The bush of opening. You know, I don't know what's funnier. When I talk to the camera or when Mom talks to herself. Now then, anyway, busy morning so far. Actually, afternoon because I slept in because I didn't go to bed till 2:30 last night. And that's because my allergies kicking my ass. It was horrible. Anyway, got a lot done today. First, firing in the forge, actual firing completed. I need to go back and do a little finishing touches on it. Mostly because didn't have enough charcoal today to finish it, so I gotta wait for the burn pile to be burned, cool off, go out there, collect the charcoal, and hopefully with this burn we'll get a bunch of charcoal. Anyway, let's see, there we go. Anyway, that's the first little knife from the forge this morning. Not really anything big and exciting, but it is going to be a nice slicing, nice dressing knife and stuff like that. I do have to go and kind of curve that point out a little bit right there. I don't know if I'm going to do that on the grinder or do it in the forge in the anvil. I do, however, maybe want to make that edge a little thinner. I tend to like a thicker edge knife than a thin edge knife. But since it is going to be more of a slicing than a chopping implement, I might want to go a little skinnier with that. We'll go see what Mama's been up to. Mama's been up to all this. That used to be nice and lovely grass until Mom got done with it. I think we're going to have a big mud pile out here. So what exactly are you doing out here, Mom?
What? I'm jamming.
Well, what are you doing? What are you...
What?
What are you doing? What are you putting in here? It's
My
just,
magical mystical garden.
I thought you said it was a magical mystery garden.
No, my mystical garden.
Oh, what's going to be in your mystical garden?
Zucchinis and squash and tomatoes.
That doesn't sound very mystical.
I've waited all summer for my cantaloupes or watermelon to bloom, and overnight I've got one like this.
But
It was not there yesterday.
But you're changing the subject because
anyway,
tomatoes and
tomatoes,
they're not mystical.
Zucchinis.
They're
Yeah, they are, because these are cute. These are cantaloupes, and it sure looks like a watermelon. I planted cantaloupes, and it looks like a watermelon.
I guess, and that's I think mystical would be more like moondrop blossoms and
Wow.
Sacred
with my
Hearth
garden, like I said, I don't know what
tomatoes.
that is till we cut into it.
okay.
But so no, my tomatoes and my zucchinis and the squashes, all the stuff that take big spaces.
Okay,
is going out
pumpkins, corn.
there. Yeah, I want to do pumpkins next year. I didn't have room this year.
Our neighbors down at the grandma's house to do pumpkins, and they always get huge ones.
Yeah, well, I don't have. Well,
Okay, go back to jamming. Anyway, so that's what Mom did this morning. What I'm in the process right now is I'm actually going through all of my fly tying stuff. And I'm going to put it in a box so I can easily access it so it's not in the bags anymore. And I'm also going to be using the fly tying stuff because also I'm in the process of making a mystical, magical, I think I'm going to call it the Orc Shaman Staff. That's the Orc Shaman Staff at the moment. I still have them. I just washed it off. I had to wait for it to dry, and I'm going to go through and stain it. Got a little smoking bowl in there, so you can put like incense or tobacco, and it actually stays in there pretty well. But of course, since I said it stays in there pretty well, and now that I'm actually filming it, it's probably going to fall out and fall on the floor. But yeah, as I said, stays in there pretty well. Now I'm going to adorn it with some feathers push that down. I'm going to adorn it with some feathers, get that bowl to stand a little more, maybe put some shiny stuff on there, a few bells. But yeah, so that's going to be the Orcish Shaman staff. So yeah, that promises to be pretty cool. See if I can't sell it. But yeah, so it's been a busy morning on the farm. No, afternoon because I slept in. But yeah, so that's it, and we'll check in, hopefully when everything's done. How many times